All right, doing my weeknight routine. I have come home. I picked up all the kids, washed my hands. I don't know why I threw wash my hands in there. I don't know. I just feel like you should know that my hands are clean. I've washed my hands and I've cut up an onion and bell pepper, and I've put the chicken that my husband seasoned in the glassware, and I'm getting ready to put some aluminum foil over and put it in the oven. This is my routine. When I come home, I immediately start cooking, no matter what it is. If it's sandwiches, I'm gonna jump right into it, because when I sit down on the couch, don't ask me nothing. Just teasing. But when I sit down on the couch, y'all, I'm ready to kick it after a long day. You know, I just want to sit and just be for a moment. But when you come home, everybody does it different, and there's no judgments on how you do it. But I'm getting ready to put this aluminum foil over here and put it in the oven. And while I was going to do that, I was just thinking, like, what does leadership look like? Your leadership roles at home. Do your children get to experience you come home and complain about cooking? Or does your husband or your wife or your spouse or whomever your significant other is, when they get home, when you all get home, whoever's in charge of dinner, do you have to rock, paper, scissors, shoot? Dang, I gotta cook tonight. Do you do it together? Is it always the other person's responsibility? Is it always your responsibility? When you get home, are you ready to be at home? Or are you still carrying the weight of your day? If you're already at home, when you get to dinner time, are you still carrying the weight of your day? Or are you ready to jump right into it? You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those people that I've been all of those, right? So when my kids were little, when I came home, I'm like, man, I don't know if I have the energy for these little guys. I'm exhausted. Oh, I guess we eating chicken nuggets tonight. You know what I'm saying? But as I grew as a person, as I'm growing as a person, and also as I realize what I like and don't like, I really enjoy cooking, and I enjoy watching them, or I enjoy cooking and I enjoy my family enjoying it. And so as I say that, do they get to experience that, or are they like, ooh, I better not ask them what's for dinner, I better just tiptoe around it and grab a cracker? Do you do it joyfully? Like, whatever your after work routine is, it done joyfully? Does your significant other understand? Do your children understand, or roommates understand? Whomever you're coming home to, do they understand that there's this routine that has to happen after work so that I can show up for you guys? If I can put food on the stove, in the oven, or even if it's takeout, if I can simply put food on the table for my family within like the hour of coming home, I'm okay. And they know that I'm okay with that. It's when the food isn't cooking that most likely the children ask, Mom, are you okay? Because they know something's off. She's not in the kitchen, she's not cooking. Or if I come in the kitchen, you know it, slamming cabinets and knocking stuff out. Oh, I don't know if we're gonna eat that dinner. There might be something wrong with that. But your pre-dinner time, before you sit down at the family table or in front of the TV, whatever it is, before you sit down and do those things, do your children, or does your family, significant other, whomever you have at home with you, do they get an opportunity to experience the joy of not seeing you all day, and to hear this moment is here you are? And you know that feeling where when you come through the door, and if it's smelling good, you're like, oh, they in the kitchen, I cannot wait to eat. Or you're the first one to come home and you want to create the atmosphere. What atmosphere are you creating if you're the first one home? Is it one that you want to walk into? And if you're not the first one home and the atmosphere isn't the way that you want it, what are you doing to get the atmosphere to the way that you want it? For me, I make sure that everyone's eating or will eat, and then I take a minute to myself. Just zone out, do something that's just for me for a few minutes, and I'm recharged and I'm ready to go.